You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
Then I shall remain by your side. The same foe again? Very well. I shall return.
Shall we report our results?
Not bad.
This battle is ours!
A meagre challenge if I ever saw one. This will be over in moments.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
A firm push is what's needed here.
We found an Archistaff and great sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus?
Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
A guide is most... welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. Water is now invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits.
I shall guide us to our nearest destination.
We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. It is not far from here. Here, if you please.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
Understood.
Witness my magic!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next. You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Don't feel safe here.
Right, just follow me.
Stomach's complaining. Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray.
Ho! You've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Good. We're here.
Yes, of course. We were speaking of places elsewhere. Mayhap 'tis beyond your ken. But this world of ours is not the real one. This world is a cycle. 'Tis endless. Yet, such is the lot of the real world. Is there a way to travel to the... What I will say is that I believe the cycle will continue unbroken for as long as you doubt your ears. But I speak truth.
It would have been interesting, seeing as this is a second playthrough, if he would have said something along the lines of, "So we meet again, huh? This is your second life," or something to that effect. That would have made things interesting.
It is a strange sort that ventures willingly into darkness.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here.
Damn blizzard! Is this where I'm to draw my last? Consarn it!
Witness my magic!
I am in your debt, sir. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight another day.
I am saved.
I'll go and open the chest.
Rise, raging wings, and scatter our foes!
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own accord just now. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
Our task is complete.
Aptly said.
went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with Saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village, but it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of Saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Could we trouble you to aid us in our hour of need? Please, sir, do something, anything about the Saurians infesting our village.
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
Saurian!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
A flawless execution.
Indeed.
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit us, won't you? I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack. For your sake, as well as ours, we'll do our utmost to see the village restored.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
I suppose 'tis so. We have yet more locations to attend to. Give a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. Well met, sir.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Oh ho! Most excellent. You may, however, if you wish to Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous. You may now change your vocation as what's more, I bear glad tidings. Have you business with the guild, sir? Should be glad to assist you. Do come again. Look, as long as you please.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
I've seen better days, that's for sure. Lots to do, and precious little time.
I'll gladly stay over.
This up, I might be done before sundown.
I wonder what we...
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
again. Eh, Arisen?
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
No ball here.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! It seems we have enraged our foe.
Had we not used their rage to our advantage?
Very well, if I must.
Focus your strength, Arisen! Tis a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Come on, don't drag this out. You scared? You should be. Come on, have at it. Get back here. Stop! Where do you think you're going, eh?
You're bloody terrible to me, aren't you?
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
V, how did this happen? We must defend the cargo.
They're a tenacious lot.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Better to rest while we're here than lament our weariness later.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure. Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. What a delight.
Well met, sir.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
What should I do?
My joints have been aching something fierce of late.
Where's my dagger? My claws could use a trim.
I can't go on like this.
My legs are fair numb from walking about.
Don't wind up here anyhow.
It's been a hard day.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the goods. Not half bad.
What to do, says Mice. Place the more the merrier.
I shall take this.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths.
I saved on my road.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
Arms, arms for the poor. Brave grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Could you come over here?
What should I do?
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
I don't tell father. Nice place, this.
A long day of work. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I witnessed a stunning display of archery on my travels. Methinks our band would benefit from such skills.
Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
One must take pride in their charge.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient. But I'm afraid I cannot escort you beyond the castle entrance, Master. We will have to part ways till you emerge.
A welcome respite from all that hustle and bustle.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
That Sir Ludolf is a real lecher. Tell is, he keeps a dozen or so mistresses at once. And just the other day, he praised my wife for her beauty. You know what that means, don't you? He wants her for himself. Well, I tried to change the subject, divert his attention elsewhere, but he's not one to back down so easily. He'll find a way to get what he wants, even if it means taking it by force. Vile reprobate.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage. So, you've...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Unless I am much mistaken. We have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
All this hustle and bustle must be pretty hard.
Some of us get complacent, but I train every day.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
Stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they only travel during the day.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in much obliged.
I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
What shall I do today?
Trade favors the patient, I always say.
The hours seem to fly when we're here.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Tis no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with 3 options. Or Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Escape? But why? Here I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests, and I need not turn my ear to Deesa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Or to polish up for the morrow.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
I don't know what to do. What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. Thank you ever so much, Arisen. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were.
Sets my thoughts down dark past this place.
How are we to fight with such worn out gear? Where it will get cut off.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Life can be tiring. No troubles.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself. tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
Wonder what rumors the day has in store.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Here's a welcome sight.
It seems to me we'll find some rare materials here.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage.
Looking to rush to your death? All that fuss.
Things will sort themselves out.
I don't think so. Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
And they're tired of this? None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
Give me a moment to think, will you?
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
I suppose 'tis so.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we...
Well met, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality in... You know where to find me.
Peruse at your leisure.
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
When does my watch end?
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own. Own.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
While you're here, eh? As I used to anymore.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Welcome, and well met.
Well met, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to... The foremost hospitality. Much obliged.
Frey, follow me.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Hoya Risen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Oh, just look how it shines. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them. If I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes. Oh, it's so shiny.
Life's been pretty kind to me. If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we? Any loose coin about? Enough to make me
My bed.
Maybe I'll make myself
about
scarce.
as sharp as this. Someone will buy orcs.
This armor's seen better days.
Some call it cultured. I call it dull.
Best make haste.
Tad round, Eva. I can't complain.
We must rest.
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I'll take any chance to not
Try to enjoy life where and when I can. This is my favorite place in all the town.
one ill at ease here.
Wonder how long this trip's supposed to last. Was I lacking in devotion?
What do I do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water. I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of. Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold? That's all right. I'm sure it.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Nice place, this. I'm in.
My watch finishes without incident.
This armor's seen better days.
I'd wager with plenty of gold ore. Shall we deliver it to Miss Daphne? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen? Just one more thanks. So, Remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do, apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do.
Yon path leads
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Not yet. Fair enough.
Always gotta be in the thick of things, me.
Would
Time
I
to head
now
to Mars.
have
Smuggled
more
off for a moment
draw
there.
steel?
This place is lovely. I might stay.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Now here's a welcome sight.
So tired. I'd
Some
kick
call
just
it
about
cultured.
anywhere.
I call it dull.
All that fuss, and nary a point to show for it. If our prayers are not heeded, what hope?
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. Thanks, sir.
I expect Captain Brant will want to hear of this. I know where that person can be. Found, Master. This way.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again, if you can believe it, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi, what are you doing standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke of, the one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess. You did it once afore, eh?
My apologies for the chief's temperament, yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir.
Saurians! There!
You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Harv Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who...
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please!
You're fair!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
'Twas a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be all right.
This really is fine craftsmanship. Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing, no matter how they fascinate me. 'Tisn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply will not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks.
I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Fancy a look at my wares?
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a...
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in... Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite...
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well... If you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it.
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He seems a young man of decent character. I believe his promise to repay you was a genuine one.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my tale
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Now you will be able to attack at range.
Upon my life, no foe shall approach thee. Arisen.
Displaying bowmanship for... for an elf. My hand would tremble on the string if 'twere me.
You'll do just fine.
'Tis done, Master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Well met. Hope to see you again.
Oh, which sets me to think. Time to be heading home.
Pretty fine felt today.
Ah, we meet again. Always a pleasure.
Here at the... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
I'll go and open the chest.
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
We cannot break it from this side.
Really? Now?
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? Harpies, Master!
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Come out and play.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
magic. I will protect you.
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
Very well. I shall return. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Of course.
Now's your chance! Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? It was excellent. I could have done no better.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Well said. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
Goblins, master!
you all right?
Lis fermor fa tindome. Lis funyemen en falasimir. Elelia.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
By the might of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
Oh, true to your word, you have come. Let us begin at once. I should like to observe your form first and foremost. So stand here and take your aim at yon targets. You have my gratitude. I learned much from you just now. In fact, I have made a discovery. Unlike those of elven make, bows crafted by other races are designed for keen aim. But I can see this is no revelation for you. I expect you thought this design common to all bows. Not so for those of elven make, however. Our bows are crafted to guide not the hand, but the heart. Mayhap you will find the sentiment strange, but such is the perspective of elven kind. We are taught that arrows loosed with proper form will strike true, as if 'tis all a matter of poise. I admit, I find it rather baffling myself. Perhaps that is why my bowmanship has failed to yet with this bow. I begin to understand. Let us see if I fare any better now. Huzzah! What a feat! I can hardly believe it. Every last arrow found its mark. Dead center. This marvel is nothing at all like an elven bow. The design allows for ease of aim and steadfast flight of each arrow. To think that I should feel such a difference. Mayhap I am more suited to a bow of foreign make than one of my own people's. 'Tis a strange thought, but how else to explain it? My arrows have not soared so true in all my days. I'd nearly given up on myself. Yet 'twould seem I am not without talent after all. My performance with this bow has divested me of such doubts. But the ingenuity of this design. If only my people would take heed. 'Tis all very well to talk of honing one's form, but why should we not perfect the tool so integral to our customs? I am decided. I shall take this bow back to the arbor. With this as my weapon, I have no doubt I shall pass my trial of archery.
It seems Sir Glyndor's doubts no longer plague him. May his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery.
Tis no great shock to me.
With the bow you gifted me in hand, I no longer dread being put to trial. I almost look forward to it. I shall attack my training with renewed vim.
Tis clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
'Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious.
'Tis easily done.
How are we to get through this door? In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it. Would you mind coming over here? Sunset draws near. Be ready! Our foes are armed!
I cannot fault. Prowess.
Focus your strength, Arisen!
we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Our enemies shall tremble before your magic's master.
I'll not allow a single enemy to flee the wrath of your spells.
Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. How extra...
I could use a little fun to brighten my day.
Regale me with a tale of your...
Welcome.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray.
And with that,
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true... Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Right. Just follow me.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen... For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Could you come out?
There is much we ought to tend to, while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. Once more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be risen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet it is strange. But sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Roman. I dare say it was not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of sovereignty. It is afraid to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask your Majesty to venture from the eastern edge and probe this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling these schemes and securing your enjoyment. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, a place which looks likely to entice Magistrate Walter, you say. Not springs from my mind, afraid. Can Jacob the gracious hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place.
I sense eyes upon us.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Glad we understand each other. I'll be on my way then.
You showed mercy to the agent, Master. How very gracious of you.
I know not what to say.
It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out.
Very.
Well, I'll guide you there directly.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Alrighty, that's gonna do it for me for today. Seems at the pace that I'm going, it's gonna take me a little longer than I anticipated. And this first setting was like 4 hours 24. And I've not quite hit the desert yet. Well, in any case, that'll do it for me for now. And until next time, do take care.